Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we have the second part out of 3 parts for our Sleeping Gods playthrough. Now this has been a lot of fun. Even as I've been editing this, this is actually not the game you're watching right now. This is a brand new campaign because when I got to the end of this campaign that you're watching, there were so many cool things that happened at the end, I had to play it again. So I've been having a lot of fun with Sleeping Gods. I hope you've been having fun watching it. Let's get into part 2. Before we do that, I want to mention our sponsor, Board Game Co. This is a fantastic website where you can buy, sell, and trade games. They have a great selection of games for you to choose from. If you're just looking to build out your collection, buy more games, get more cool stuff, be sure to check them out. If you want to get rid of some games, they will buy them from you. They're always looking to add to their stock of games, so check that feature out as well. And if you have a Board Game Geek account and you set up a trade list, what you have for trade, what you want in trade, you can then take your Board Game Geek username, go to Board Game Co., put in your username over there, and it will compare your trade list from Board Game Geek with their stock over there on Board Game Co. and build a custom trade list right there on their website. Makes it very easy to facilitate a trade. Board Game Co. makes it easy to buy, sell, and trade your way into a better collection. If you do check them out, be sure to click on the link in the description below so they know I sent you over there. All right, let's get down to the game topper, and we're going to keep playing Sleeping Gods. I think we should go to the sick bay. That way we can continue healing some more people. We'll get 3. Oh, you know what? Look at how many are out here. Let's go to the bridge, actually. So we'll only gain 2, but we will get to then remove all of these. So we get 2, and all the rest are removed. All right, so then we have the event. Carpenters, an iron Lucran ship with a crane approaches. Pay for repairs, or sell materials. I don't have any materials, or decline their services. That's all I can do, decline their services. All right, so I think we probably want to go here first, and we can work our way around the island if we don't get what we're looking for there. So we're going to travel, draw 1, got a 5. So really we could go 2 spaces, but we're just going to go here. All right, so this is a hazard right here, these rocks, I'm guessing. We've got to pass a Savvy 6 check, or we're going to take 2 damage to the ship. Let's see. She's got 2 savvy, so I think we will use her. So that's 2 savvy. So we have ways of increasing that if we need to. All right, we passed it. Okay, so we're good there. And now we're going to explore 76. If keyword goat, we don't have that, but I will mark it on the map so I remember it for the future. All right, so if keyword picture, 76-1. The photograph of the crew has coordinates on the back, and you follow them to a dark cove lined with rocky spires. How do you suppose it got there? Asks Audrey, examining the picture. She hands it to Raphael. I'm not touching it, he says, backing away. Big baby, says Gregory, snatching the picture. He stares at it himself, and he stares at himself in it, puzzled and amused. Then the choppy water foams before the ship, bursting upward as a black squid-like creature emerges, leering down on you from its towering height, with 7 eerie eyes and its tentacles spilling over the gunwale. Well, I didn't expect to see you again, I must say, says the creature in a booming voice. You gather your courage and call out a response. What do you mean? Who are you? The creature laughs. Oh, Thrax, name... Thrax? Hold on. Oh, Thrax time rot can be such a nuisance. But I do believe this time it's worked in my favor. Time rot, you ask? Thrak is the god of rot and all things corrosive, he explains. When he sleeps, his dreams rot time. I just didn't realize that you'd attack my revolting father right next to Thrak's nest. You see, I'm from a different wandering sea, one in which my father destroyed your ship and sent you and me through one of Thrak's time rots. If you're here, it means you found that other manticore, the one that didn't survive the battle. A pity, but it leaves us with a second chance. At what, you say? Why would we help you if it destroyed us in your time? For the same reason that crew decided to help me. A totem. All you have to do is destroy my father for good this time, and I'll give you a totem. That's pretty cool. We already have 1 totem, which is the Stone of Bargaining up there. And where is your father now, you ask? This time of year, he's in the southern seas. There won't be any time rot down there, so this is our last opportunity. you can return when you've finished them off. And here I've collected some things. And here I've collected some things to help you. Maybe you'll have a better chance this time. You don't want to believe the story, but the picture and the coordinates are too much to ignore. Even if it is true, you're not sure it's worth risking the death of your entire crew just for one totem. So we gain 1 meat, 2 experience. So that puts us at 5. We can draw 7 market cards and gain 1 that costs less than 5 coins. That's cool. It said costs less than 5, so no. Okay. Definitely no. Okay. 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 All right, so let's see. Let's organize these. So let's look at the recipes first. So we got biscuits and gravy, 2 grain, 2 meat. Gives us 4 fatigue relief and 6 health. Wow. And get rid of low morale. That's actually a really good recipe. 2 vegetables and 2 meat. 5 fatigue, 4 health, and get rid of low morale. Wow. Both of those seem really good. All right, let's hold on that. And now his ability to swap out, his skill card lets you swap out ingredients seems really good now too. All right, so 3 defense here. That's pretty awesome. This equipment passive. When you cook a recipe while exploring, restore an extra 2 health. Whoa, that's cool. And then leather coat. 1 defense. Well, not going to do leather coat. If anything, we'd do this serpent scale vest. I think, do I want to focus on, fatigue tends to be more of a problem for me. So I think we're going to get the pot roast. And I'm just going to, I'll remember the flapjacks are there. I'm just going to cover them up though, because most of the time I would think I would make the pot roast before with the flapjacks ingredient, as long as the ingredient's allowed, of course. Let's see. Complete quest 10 and gain quest 159. So that quest is done. Quest 159. Serpent Father. A huge sea serpent asked us to kill his father. We can find him in the south, in the strait northwest of Hunter's Haven. So let's see. There's Hunter's Haven. They said in the strait northwest, so somewhere around here. So we'll just mark that with a question mark. So back to the top. We're going to try to come around this side, see about the Cinder Realms, see what we've got in there, or see if we can find how to get in there. So first, let's see. We will go. Let's try to get enough supplies for one of these recipes. So we get 2 command. All right. And then we're going to draw these. So you draw these one at a time. All right. So I can stop here and gain 2 grain or 2 material. I can draw up to 3 of those tokens. But if any of them have damage on them, I have to take the damage for sure and then decide which positive thing I want. I was really hoping for vegetables or meat, but by getting the grain, that does then open soup up to me. So I think we'll just stop there. We'll take the grain. All right. The event. Giant catfish. A massive catfish slaps the side of the ship. Catch it. Strength 5 and gain 1 meat. Strength 5. Well, I'll tell you what. We have this. We can assign this to somebody. We'll spend 2 of these. And we're going to assign bold attempt. So at some point I can discard it to gain in order to redraw fate. In the meantime, it's giving him an extra strength. And we will use him for this catfish to try to catch the catfish. Oh, we're down 1. We need 1 more to catch it. Otherwise, we'll get 2 ship damage. Oh, no, here we go. We'll use Bigfoot the dog. He has a strength right there, so that gives us the extra 1. So now we get, 1 meat. All right, so now for our next action, we're going to, now do we want to explore this 68? I think we want to try to focus on the missions that we've got. So we're going to try to get around here. We need to move 2 spaces. So you know what, we're going to activate her. So she's going to give us 2 craft. And then there we go, 3. That gives us 5 total. So then we can move 2 spaces now. So 1, 2. Keep in mind, this and this are actually 2 different spaces. The binder here divides spaces as well. So we're going to explore 12. If keyword Cinder, which is the Cinder Realms keyword. Let's see. As you duck through the doorway of a cavern at the base of the volcano, the low ceiling brushes bits of soot from your hair. You grimace at your dirty clothes and ashen shoes. Not the most hospitable place, is it? Says Gregory. I think it's lovely, Kasumi replies as she gazes at the scene. A great fortress of gnarled lava stone rises before you to the east. Across the inverted mountain, clinging to the walls in patches like thick sea foam, is a forest of blue mushrooms as tall as conifers. They crackle and sputter, puffing spores from their gills like snowflakes. The glowing mist lands on a thick river of lava. So I can investigate the lava or approach the fortress. Let's approach the fortress. Like the twisted bones of a decaying corpse, the fortress stands trapped against the volcano. The storms of the Mercurial Mountain have incinerated its doors, leaving it vulnerable to plunderers and thieves. You admire the beauty of the Cinder Citadel while removing some trinkets from the walls. So I get 2 coins, and then turn to 12.1. Drenched in sweat as they near the Infernal River, your crew tires quickly, unaware of the narrow eye hidden in the darkness. The eye opens, then another and another, as a mountainous being rises before you in the glow of the cave. Its scaly arm reaches for your crew. Run, shouts Kanan, and the crew scrambles into a narrow crevice. The Titan's massive fingers move boulders and piles of stone, wriggling closer to the trapped bodies. Giant fingertips scrape at the walls, throwing rocks onto your head, but the Titan can't reach you. After minutes of terror, the Titan stops, and a giant eye peers through the opening. Grunholo iya Tom. Leave us, yells Kasumi. The Titan laughs a tectonic chuckle, backing away, but you can still see him in the distance waiting for you to come out. All right, so we can trick him into letting us go with a cunning test. We can wait to see if he goes away. Well, so let's see. If we try to do a cunning, we do cunning 10. Captain's got 2 cunning. I have this that can discard for an additional cunning. So Captain's got 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do up to 7 cunning with what we've got. Let's do it. Because then we'll have to draw a 3 or higher. All right, so that's going to require everybody's effort here, which makes sense to escape a Titan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can't use her. 5. Oh, I forgot. He's been taking damage. So has he. Oh, no. I think it's been 2 turns since. So they each have 2 now. We're going to have to deal with that venom here in a minute. I completely forgot about that. All right. So we actually have 5 cunning. And then 6 with the one in my hand. All right. So a little closer. A little tighter than I was hoping for. Let's see what happens here. 1. Oh, no. All right. Well, we will use this to redraw the 1. 3. What did I say? We needed a 4. Oh, man. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. The Titan shakes his head and laughs, his voice so deep and powerful it sends stalactites crashing down around you. The Titan does not relent. -6 health. We can spread that around. It can be spread around, but it has to go on the crew that actually participated. So there. Is that everybody? Yeah. So I got 2 more. So let's give it to him. And him. Oh, and we gained 2 low morale as well. I guess we'll give it to him. All right, so now let's see what happens. You wait for hours, and finally the Titan closes his eyes. Is he asleep or just pretending, whispers Gregory. Try to sneak back to the surface. So that'll take a perception 8, or we can make a distraction with craft 9. We only have 3 perception available to us. I really wish I had some command right now. Craft, we have 1, 2, 3 available to us. So perception it is. I'm going to have to draw a 5. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, no. So close. So what happens here? -3 health and 2 venom. Oh, my goodness. We are getting roughed up here. And the explanation for that damage is when you climb out of the crack in the wall, your fingers brush some poisonous lichen growing along the wall. All right, you leave the safety of the crack in the wall and sneak away, but the Titan's glowing eyes creep open. Run or move into the shadows and hope he doesn't see you. Perception 7. I don't think we don't have, everybody's fatigued. We can't really do anything. So we're going to have to run. You flee along the path and the giant slams a meteoric hand down right behind you, shaking the ground and sending the crew tumbling. You barely make it to the mine shaft that leads to the surface and leave the cave with ears ringing and hearts racing. As you make your way back to the manticore, you spot a golden statue buried in the ash. Gain 3 coins, 1 artifact, 2 experience points. That brings us to 7. And complete quest 119. So one of the cool things about this game is even in a situation like that where we got our asses handed to us, the game is still moving you forward. So even in failure, it finds ways. So you saw even when I failed some of those checks in there with the monster, with the Titan, I got damage and stuff, but I still progressed. And that's one of the cool things about this game. Okay, so that's the end of that turn. I think we will definitely go to the sick bay. Y'all, I've been playing this game for I don't know how many hours now. And I mean, like, not just for y'all, but I've played this game like 10 hours or something at this point, and I have missed that I'm supposed to be drawing command cards here. Oh, wow. So let's draw the command card for the sick bay. We get triage. Each time a fatigue is removed from this crew member, restore 1 health to another crew member. That's pretty cool. We get 3 command, and then gain 1 health for 1 crew. I think, obviously, you know what? Hold on. Well, so beginning of the turn, right? These people with venom take 1 damage. I'm going to heal the 1 damage off of Reyes, so he's still at 4. That way he's not maxed out. All right, and let's see what this is real quick. Abandoned raft. The crew spots a weathered raft. Search it. Perception 5. If we fail, we get 1 ship damage, but we're going to gain 1 grain. I don't have anybody that I can use for perception check, really. So we're going to take 1 ship damage. We take it to section 1, which is the bridge. But then we gain 1 grain. All right, so next up, I think we should go ahead and remove venom from some of our people. So we're going to take it off of Laurent here, since he's one of our best fighters right now. And we're going to try to make it to this port. So we do need to move 2 spaces, but I feel like it's pretty important we get there. So we will use him. All right, we got it. So now we come here. We've got the savvy check. I'm not even going to try to use anybody. We will draw for it. Did not pass it, so we take 1 ship damage. We take it to location 2, and then we go here. Now we're going to port. First off, we will pay 4 for the inn. So everybody heals 2 and gets rid of 1 fatigue. Okay, so I've really considered getting a combat one. Kanan has one that would give him +2 accuracy when using a pistol, which is the weapon that he starts with. But I think I'm going to do these two instead. That one would have cost all 7 of my experience. These two I think will work really well together. So give Marco Inventive Chef. When any player cooks a recipe, they may substitute one ingredient for another. Okay, and then Laurent gets Watchful. You may draw an extra search token when you use the deck. Ignore the damage on the token, if any. So basically, I can draw, whenever I use the deck, I can draw 2 search tokens. The first one, if it has damage on it, I'll have to take it. But then when I draw my extra one, if that has damage on it, I don't have to worry about it. So it's basically a free token draw. I think at the end of my turn, I'm going to make some soup. But you know what? While we're here, let's explore the City of Ashes. All right, so the City of Ashes. I've actually been here prior to back during the first run through this deck. So let's see. I'll go and read this out to you again, though, since you haven't heard it. A circle of tents sits amid endless fields of stony ruins. The encampment flies a blue banner depicting a moon rising over mountains, the colors of the Pan nomads. You're welcome here, wanderers. This place was once the capital of the Pan Empire. We come here to remember the power we once held, says a man with a long beard. We offended Shorm, and she wrought a cruel destruction upon us, covering the city in lava and ash. This was before the gods slept, of course. Now we are humble nomads, grateful to be safe and at peace. So there's an herbalist. I can pay 3 coins, which I'm going to. The 2 from that and this. I can restore 6 health and remove all status tokens on all crew members. All right, it doesn't tell me I have to return the ship, so I'm going to just keep going, I guess. We're going to visit the Tent of Elders. Actually, I already visited the Tent of Elders and already got the quest from there, so there's nothing I can do with that. So I will actually return to the ship. But that going there was worth it just to clear out everything off my guys. So that's the end of that turn. So I think that's not so important anymore. Yeah, everybody has some fatigue, but the low morale is not causing a problem. We're just going to chill out. We're going to go here. Let's go to the deck. So we're going to get those 2 and then draw 1. All right, so you can see this one we're going to take 1 ship damage now for sure. Vegetable and meat if we decide to go with that one. But now we get a free one thanks to Laurent's Watchful skill. All right, that one just gives us meat. And you can see if we had done that without Laurent's skill, then we would actually take 2 ship damage now, but then only choose a reward from 1. Obviously, we're taking this reward. All right, let's see what we got here. Abandoned canoe. The crew spots a lone canoe. We can search it for perception 6. Failing, we'll get -3 health, but we gain 1 vegetable. Do we want to use anybody? I mean, Laurent has 2 perception, and we've got everything we need for this. Yeah, we'll use Laurent. So 2 perception. There we go. Good to go. And so we get 1 vegetable. Should we go try the Hive Tower? Let's work our way back over there. We'll explore stuff along the way, and then we'll try to go into the Hive Tower. So we're going to... Do I want to go in and do that? That seems like a waste because it could... What's this one again? That also heals... We're not going to worry about it just yet. Okay. So we're traveling 3. So that's going to be... That'll be 1 space. I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2. It's definitely faster this way. So we'll go here. So that's our move. Now let's explore while we're here. Let's explore 121. As you sail beneath an orange, dusky sky, something below the waves glows. I can investigate the glow for craft 8. Oh, that requires the diving suit token, which I think... Didn't we hear about that back here at Lucre City? Okay. Or I can search for supplies on the rocky shore nearby, which is my only option, so that's what I'll do. gain 1 materials, and return to the ship. But we need to definitely mark down on the map to come back with a diving suit. So that's the end of that turn. All right, so let's go here. No. Let's go here. So we'll draw 1, and then we have to discard 1. I think we'll discard triage. And then we get 2 command. And we can remove 1 fatigue, which we'll do it right here. Rotting Leviathan. Carrion birds and schools of sharks circle a huge, unidentifiable creature floating on the sea ahead. Navigate away from it. Savvy 6. If we fail, we gain 2 low morale. She's already got Savvy 2. We could go in and attach this to her. Be Savvy 3, and then just use her to navigate away. Yeah, let's do that. So, because we use the deck a lot anyway, so I think that's a good idea. So she's going to do the Savvy 6 test. Oh, no! Oh, no! Do we... 2 low morale. Not that big of a deal. You know what? Not that big of a deal. All right, so we'll just accept the low morale. And she has to be the one to take it. So she has to pay 1 command to now do challenges. So let's go ahead and cook the pot roast. So 2 meat and 2 vegetables. Let's save one of the vegetables and swap out grain instead using the inventive chef ability of Marco's. All right, and then 5. Now we're going to travel. 6, nice. So we can go 2 spaces. So we'll go 1. Now, cunning 5. We'll use the captain. So because she has 2 cunning. Hey, there we go. Pass that, so we're good. And then 2. All right, well, while we're here, explore 103. So we don't have the keyword airship, so we keep going. You explore the ash-covered coast and find the remains of a farm covered in fresh, black igneous. Gain 1 vegetable and 1 material. And then we return to the ship. All right, next turn, we are good on this stuff right now. So I think we'll go here. That way we can clear all this command off of these people, and we need to gain 2. Or did I have something? No. Okay, so yeah. We gain 2. Oh, and don't forget to draw. So we've got Rapid Strike. Even if this crew member misses, they deal damage first. Oh, that would be good for Kasumi because she has +1 for her. If she misses, she deals +1 damage. So she's dealing 2 damage when she misses. So Rapid Strike would be a good one for her. That skill, though, the strength skill, not so much. Because she doesn't have that at all yet. Anyway, let's see. Event. Debris. You find some lumber. Gather it. Strength 5. Gain 1 materials. All right, I think we'll use Raphael for his strength. Missed it by 1. Hold on. Well, it's only, was 1 damage? Is that what it said? Yeah, he only loses 1 health, so that's fine. Okay, but then we gain 1 materials. So then we're going to move. Draw this, get 3. We're going to move down here to Lucre City. And explore. So we can enter the main gate of Hive Tower if we have the keyword Hive, which we do. A dozen guards in white robes stand at the door, but you stride up to them as though you've done this 100 times, raising the metal key in plain sight. The guards glance at you sideways, but they let you pass. You place the eyeball into the keyhole, and the doors scrape open. Tunnels wander in and out of the entryway, but every time you start down one of them, you end up right back where you started. There's nowhere to go. You gather the crew. We can't keep doing this much longer or those guards will suspect something. Kanan reaches out for the metal eye, examining the inscriptions. He turns to Mac. It looks like there are mechanisms on the sphere. It's not just a key, it's a machine. Can you read these symbols? Leak or lazy, she says, pointing to the first. Ambition reigns, I think, examining the second. And this one I can't make out, but it's half rubbed away. It looks like it's been worn down by overuse. Trigger the mechanism that says leak or lazy. Trigger the mechanism that says ambition reigns. Or we can trigger the warn mechanism. Or we can break the puzzle. You know what? You know what? Let's just break the puzzle. Let's do that. You walk up to Kanan, grab the metal eye and smash it to the floor, slamming your boot down on it and twisting it into the stones. Then the floor shudders and dust puffs in from every tunnel in every direction. You search down a corridor and find that it no longer loops back to the main entry, or back to the entry room. That must have been the answer the whole time, you say. What an infuriating machine, says Kanan. Before the guards have a chance to suspect anything else, you head down one of the corridors. The air is cool but thick, like you're underwater, and the light shimmers like it's refracting off the currents of an intangible sea, but the calm is broken by the thrum of approaching footsteps and the scratch clang of a sword dragged across stone. Uh-oh. Combat level 15. We've got the infested eye. That's gross. Looks like starts with doing 4 damage. It's got 4 health. It's flying. It causes venom. 4 defense. We've got a skeletal haunter. It's got 3 damage initially. 5 defense. It causes low morale and it's got 4 health. And the Night Luvrik. So it deals, whoa, look at this, 9 damage. And then, 10 damage. 10 damage. And 6 defense, causes madness, and has 5, 7, 8 health. Woo, okay. So, who do we want? How do we want to handle this? Well, one of our ranged attackers needs to take down the infested eye. But do we just focus on this guy first, at least dealing with his damage? Yeah, okay. Here. Okay, check it out. We'll have... She deals 4 damage. Anybody else? No. So we're going to have Captain Sophie go first. She will attack him, but she only has 1 accuracy. What are our methods for getting more accuracy here? Let's see. Several people can do +1 accuracy. We've got +1 there. Basically, I can do 2 additional accuracy. Oh, I get 2 command. I forgot at the start of a combat because of plan ahead. Okay, so that's good. Oh, now wait. Maybe we don't have Sophie go first. Maybe we have, let's do Mac first. To get the diamonds, she has this +2 accuracy synergy token she can give to Sophie. Okay, all right, so Mac's going to attack first. Who do we have her attack? Not the eyeball because of the flying. I think we still go after the Night Luvrik first. I mean, she has 4 accuracy to begin with, so that's who she's attacking. The Night Luvrik. She gets it, okay, just barely, but she got it. So that's going to do 2 damage. I think we'll go 1, 2. I think getting him down to a reasonable amount of damage is the most important thing first. Now, obviously, we got the synergy token that gets passed along, so there we go. All right, so now, but now a retaliate's going to happen, and it's going to be maybe actually hold on before she finishes dealing damage, we'll use Zvarm to deal 1 more damage, which will deal with that. So now she'll be getting 4 damage if we let it happen there, which will keep her in the fight. We'll use we're not gonna. We'll let her take the 4 damage. Okay. All right. So now Captain Sophie's gonna fire her rifle, and she's going after this guy as well. 3 plus her 1 is 4. She needs 2 more, so she will use the synergy token. And so she hits him for 4 damage. So I think what we'll do, though, is 1 there. And then that there. Because that 3 is a hard one to take out. So now the Night Luvrik hits back for 3. She has 1 weapon defense, so hits her for 2. Now I think we can kind of focus on these other guys. I just wanted to really get that taken care of. We're going to have Laurent attack with the twin daggers against the skeletal haunter. So no matter what he draws, he hits. All right, so that's 3 damage, but let's increase that by 1 using, I guess we'll use max. Well, Mac gives us +1 fate possibly. You can only use, once you put these on somebody, you can't use any of their abilities again that are printed on the card. So we'll use, yeah, here we go. We'll use him. So it's 4 damage that Laurent's doing with the twin daggers, which is enough, boom, to kill the skeletal haunter. Because it'd be 2, 3, 4. In the process though, that 2 did have the synergy diamond, so we can give this to whoever our last attacker is going to be. Oh my gosh, here we go. If we gave it to, well, but it's hard for her to hit him. Captain Sophie Odessa could, oh wait. Okay, here we go. We're going to equip, oh wait, can we equip these during combat? You cannot equip them in the middle of combat or in the middle of a challenge. I hope I didn't do that earlier. Okay, so I can't do that. So let's give this to somebody. You know what? Let's give this to him because he's going to try to bring the eyeball down out of the sky. Kanan's attacking. 2. Oh, we didn't have enough. We need 1 more accuracy. There we go. All right, so he does hit it for 3 damage. So we could do it, I think we'd do it like this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and then this right here, a 4th damage. 4. Okay, so that goes back to him. We did have a diamond, so we'll give this to Captain over here. And now retaliate against Kanan. That's 2 attack. He has 1 block, so he's only going to take 1 damage. All right, and now the monster's attack. So taking 2 damage and a venom from this guy. Let's give our meat shield over here, which is sad because he cooks delicious food, but and then 3 plus a madness. So we're gonna have Matt go first again. She's gonna attack the eye, which she of course hits it and hits it for 2 damage. And we'll just do there. Okay, and there was a synergy there, so this goes here. All right, so now the captain is going to attack this guy. Yeah. All right, so we got to shuffle this up real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try a redraw. Oh, there we go. All right, so she hits him. 4 damage, and she actually doesn't even need to use the accuracy synergy token, so that's good. So 4 damage. So it would be 2, 3. If we can get +1 damage, this guy's dead. So yes, we'll use max +1 damage. Is that who we want to use? I think that's the only one available, actually. Yes. Yep, so max +1 damage. Boom. Got the Night Louver down. Oh, and there was a synergy token there, so it doesn't really matter though, so we're not even bother. Who has the highest accuracy left? Oh, we'll just do Mac again. Oh, real quick. Oh no, hold on. When Mac hit this guy, she should have taken a retaliate or a counterattack for 2 damage. Is there any way to not? Bigfoot the dog could take 1, but I think. Yeah, so she is out of the game, or out of the fight. So then we'll have Raphael. No, yeah, that's fine. He gets -1 damage, but all we need, oh no, that would be bad actually. So we'll have Laurent jump in here with the daggers. Yeah, there we go, because he hits no matter what. All right, and that kills this guy. Okay, I'm actually pretty happy with how we handled that Little fight there. Let's see. Not far beyond the fallen monsters, the ancient walls hum in a triangular chamber. You pick up a jagged axe, examining the carved pebble fastened within it. Someone clears her throat, and a familiar face with gray curly hair appears. Omlud, the god that brought you to the wandering sea. Hello again, she says, her visage unclear and spectral, the outline of her body wavering as if she were underwater. How do you like my tower? I constructed it many eons ago, but it's in a sad state now, overrun by imps and other creatures from the Cinder Realm. They invaded through a tunnel in the lower dungeon and stole many priceless totems and artifacts. When you wake me, I'll return and rule the wandering sea from this tower again. Omlud sighs, fading until nothing remains. You leave the tower and relate the story to the professors at the Lucre University. Fascinating! We can now explore the tower more easily. We must get in there right away. Professor Nelio pays you for your adventuring services. 4 coins, 1 artifact, 3 experience points, which puts us at 3. Adventure card 28. Oh, look at this. The Axe of the Cinderlands. It's a totem. Nice. So it has 3 accuracy, 4 damage, and you can discard equip strength cards for increased damage, 1 defense, gain 1 fatigue when you use this, though. Look at that. That's interesting. So we got to figure out who we're going to give this to. Well, you know what? Raphael is our strength guy. Granted, it won't increase his accuracy at all. It will basically just give him 2 more damage. It will also give him 1 defense. Yeah, I think we'll do that, though. Well, or do we want... I don't want to give it to Kanan because we want him to stay ranged, I think. We'll work on finding him a better ranged weapon. Same thing with the captain. We could give it to Kasumi. You know what? Let's give it... Let's try to make one of these people who's not fantastic at fighting a little better. And I think the Doc is the one to do that because he has 0 defense with his knife. This will give him 1. He has, it'll increase his attack by 2 or the damage he deals and his accuracy by 1. Let's give it to him. It's quite a weapon for a doctor to wield. Complete quest 135 and return to the ship. All right, and that was my second action, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I moved and then, yeah. All right, so no command or anything, so let's just go on and start the next turn. All right, there you go. We're getting close to the end of this part of the event deck. Obviously, in a campaign, you run through the event deck 3 times. Almost done with our second run through of the event deck. Be sure to come back for part 3 where we'll finish up this playthrough of Sleeping Gods. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.